WolfGxngDon, never lacking. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, with brick by brick we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah, running it up, no time to play. You know it's on, yeah, the greatest builds inside 2K.
Alright, so to start the glitch off, we will be starting in the Imperial system. We're going to make the position at shooting guard. Handing this his left jersey number is completely up to you. First thing we're going to do, we're going to take the height down to 6'3", max the weight out at 220 pounds, take the wingspan to 7 foot, so not really much of an adjustment. And for the body shape, this is what I like to do. We're going to make it burly. Now, as we do with all of the other glitch builds, just go ahead and max them stats out. This build does not matter. You know we got to fool with it a few times before we get the final build. So just go ahead and max it out. Choose your takeovers, and then we're going to go ahead and get back into metric, just like we always do. Make sure y'all do me a favor, since I got y'all here, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out some of my other videos, man. I got plenty of bangers, and I'm going to keep dropping good builds as long as y'all keep watching them, man. So, alright, that's actually a rare one. I've never seen Jalen Brunson in it, but I might go ahead and have to make one of those builds a little bit later on. But now we can go ahead and edit the build, exit it out, go to features, settings, and you already know what we got to do. Since we was in Imperial, we're going to take that to metric. Then we're going to go ahead and get back into that same file. It's going to be easy to see. It's going to be one huge short guy. You know what I'm saying? Big diesel shooting guard. But all right, we're going to get back in there. We're going to change the height on the build to 2.05, which is about 6'9". If you didn't know, we're going to take the weight and drop that down to 85 kilos. It is going to be pretty tiny. You already see these, shrunk down quite a bit. And then for the wingspan, we're going to take that up to 2.31. Body shape does not matter on this part. We can go ahead and continue, and you already know what we got to do, man. Like I said, you got to max that build out just like before. And once you actually get the build maxed out, gonna go ahead, get into the builder still. We'll stay in the builder, pick the takeovers, go ahead and continue. And then once you get your build name, we're going to go ahead and edit the build from here so we can actually get started on the actual build itself, man. Now go ahead and exit back out, go to features. You want to go to settings. We're going to go back down and choose Imperial once again for the units of measurement. And now we're almost done with the glitch, man. Now all we have to do is go back into the actual build itself. And from here, the glitch is essentially done. You just want to take it down to 6'7", and look at that. You should know you did it right once that speed gets up to about 87. Now on this build, like you already know if you've been watching the glitch part, it is a shooting guard. We can go ahead and edit this same build. It's a shooting guard, 6'7", 196 pounds for the weight, and we can go 7 foot with the wingspan, man. And now once we get in here, and I went defined for the body shape just in case y'all was worried about that part. But now once we get in here, we can go ahead and edit these stats, man. Now all right, let's get right to it. So first things first, for finishing, we're going to take the close shot up to a 58, which is not crazy high for a build like this, but we're not really too much worried about the close shot or the driving layup for that matter. We're going to take the driving layup up to a 65, but the driving dunk, we do want to get those basic contacts, so we will be going with an 84, man. Now for the mid-range shot, we're going to need a little bit of midi because we want to get that. We want to make sure that we get blinders on gold. So the mid-range shot has to go up to at least an 88. 3-point shot, just go ahead and max it out. It only goes to an 84, but that is more than enough to shoot effectively from the field. Now for the free throw, we will take that to a 72. You know, I always like to say, make sure you're around that 65 to 70 range. It'll make you a lot better. And you see we get 28 shooting badges, man. This build is made to be an off-ball type build, and it's going to be pretty good at that. So now for the pass accuracy, we're going to take that up to an 80. And before y'all get into the comment section saying something about 85s for gold bullet, I know that, but listen, I'm trying to make a special build here. We got a Cade Cunningham build, bro. How many channels been putting that out? I ain't seen one yet. But all right, so for the ball handle, we're going to take that up to an 84. The speed with ball, we're going to take it just high enough to get gold quick first step. That is something that is definitely necessary for this build. I don't want y'all to miss out on that. And now something about this build that's a little bit different than a lot of the other glitch builds, or at least shooting guard builds that I've made. I do want to put interior defense on this build. I need this build to be able to guard multiple positions and be able to help out, you know, in case there's a switch or something like that. For the perimeter defense, we're going to take that up to an 89. For the steal, we're going to take that up to an 80 because we do want to make sure we get that gold interceptor. I love that badge, and I just want to make sure that this build is very well-rounded defensively. I know I probably could have cut a few things off in a few different places, but this is what I'm going with. All right, now for the defensive rebound, we're going to max it out at an 84. This build will be able to help out on the glass. And for the offensive rebound, we're just going to take that up a few ticks till we get to a 58. Now for the speed, we're going to take that to an 85. For the acceleration, we want that 83. The strength, we're going to max that out because this build is a finishing build. You want to make sure you have a little bit of strength so you can power through when the defenders try to like hold you back, bro. You can't let them hold you back. You got to power through that. Now for the vertical, you already know if we want contact dunk, we're going to need a 75 on the vertical, and then we're just going to go ahead and put the rest on stamina. And then we did have 1 point left over, so we're just going to go ahead and put that on speed, get that extra point out of the way. Now, all right, we can go ahead and finish up the build. Now, always choose the takeovers that match your playstyle. Because me personally, if I'm playing on this build, I'm looking to be more like a two-way sharp slash, you know, just somebody that can, you know, really guard down on the perimeter, but also still be able to hit that shot. So I would suggest going with extreme clamps for the first one, and either limitless or spot up for the second one. You can also switch the positions of them. You know, just make sure that it matches your playstyle. I'm gonna say it again, make sure you pick the takeovers that match your playstyle. Now, all right, go ahead and finish up the build. Comes out as a playmaking shot creator, shades of Ray Allen, Cade Cunningham, just like I said, my guy. And then we got Malcolm Brogdon. So all right, we can go ahead and test the build so I can show you some of the badges that I would use on this build in order to get the most out of it. You know what I'm saying? So first things first, I always like to make sure I get the important ones out the way. Posterizer, slithery finisher, and limitless takeoff. You will need to use one of your extra badges on this build to get it. But since we don't have that right now, I'm going to use what I got. We're going to take limitless takeoff, posterizer, and slithery finisher. And then we're going to go ahead and put unstrippable on there. Because I do not like when those little guards run under me and they get the ball from me, bro. That ain't no fun. But all right. So time for the shooting badges. We do have 28 badges. We're going to use these to the best of our abilities. So we can go ahead and put blinders on gold, hot zone hunter on gold, sniper on Hall of Fame. I love that badge. Stop and pop, we're going to put that on there. Catch and shoot, this one's really up to you. I would say the highest you needed is silver, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on bronze for the purpose of this video. Then we're going to go ahead and put circus 3s on there, dead eye, and then for the last badge, the last one we got, I'm going to put difficult shots on bronze. Just because I like using the badge, but I just don't think you need it very high, especially not with an 88 like we do have in our mid-range shot. Now, all right. For the playmaking, of course, we're going to need a little bullet passer on there. Definitely want hyperdrive, quick first step, stop and go, and unpluckable. That's pretty much all of them right there. Now, if I'm playing on this build, I do not anticipate having to dribble a lot, but I still will put handles for days on there. And then for the last couple of badges, I'm going to do bailout and dimer just to really round the build out. And in case this is not enough playmaking for you, remember, we still have all of those extra badges from hitting 40 in previous seasons. Now, for the defense, man. This build is primarily a perimeter defending build, so you definitely want to have angle braces on there. Have it at least on silver. Intimidator, I'm going to put that on bronze for now. We might come back to that. Rim protector, I'm going to put that on bronze. Chase down, put that on bronze. I do want to be able to get some of those blocks. I just don't want to give up a lot to get them. Interceptor, clamps, definitely on there. And off-ball pest, we're going to put those all on gold. Now, like I said, we might come back to some badges. So, for example, we would come back to rim protector and come back to chase down. And let's see if we got one more. So I'm gonna go ahead and take rim protector down. We're gonna put chase down or intimidator on silver. Now, for the last one, just in case you want to do a little something to help the bigs out, we can go ahead and put box on there. Now, this build does have the ability to be like way more impactful on defense if you want to choose to put your extra badges here. Me personally, I would probably put them in either shooting or finishing, just because there's a lot to be desired as far as finishing goes. You might want to catch some oops, so you might need lob city, and then you might want limitless takeoff a little bit higher. On a lot of my builds, I do only have limitless on like, you know, silver, and it works out just fine. But with this build being a little bit of a larger build, you might want to add a little bit of something to that. But all right, man, that's pretty much it for me on this video. Make sure y'all do me a favor, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out some of my other videos on the channel, man. I drop bangers all day, every day. Just make sure I keep y'all in the know with all the newest builds, all the hottest builds. But yeah, I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the